All right, Josh, you guys have a ton of beer. Obviously, you guys sell beer. And
lots of it.
And let's start with the first one. Give us a little rundown on what's the name of the beer. I know that all of your beers have unique names that are Minnesota-centric and kind of fun and exciting.
Yes.
Talk a little bit about the beer itself, the profile, kind of how you guys came to whatever this is.
Sure.
And, you know, I'm excited to try it.
So right up front here, we have Nurture, and that is an American light rice lager. And we actually released that at the same time of the American rice lager version of that, which is called Nature. And this beer is named after Ron Shera's dog, Raven, and that's Nurture, and then Nature is Ron Shera himself. So it's kind of a way to just tie in both. You got the light version, you got the regular version, and it's similar to, you know, people like Coors Light or regular Coors or Bud Light versus
Got it. So
Bud.
this is the lighter version.
This would be similar to like a lighter, crisp, dry Bud Light.
Well, I better try this just to make sure that this works.
So fresh and so crisp and so clean.
Oh my God. This right here is a lawn mowing beer, man. Like, drink this
100%,
one on the rider.
Whatever you need to take care of, that's your mate right there.
Let's go into another flavor. So we talked about telling the story. So tell me the next story and the next beer.
So this is an Oktoberfest style of beer, but it is called a Marzen. That's the style it is specifically. And you're gonna get some rich, toasty, bready notes on that while still having that clean lager profile where it goes down and drinks easy. And this beer is called Schlagen. Yes, and it's actually named after the game Hammer Schlagen, which has been around for over 100 years, but it's just an ode to a game that you know, us Scandinavians around here in Minnesota just appreciate all that well. So, and that beer, you know, the Nurture right here, that's gonna be your prop.
This right here is really good.
Oh yeah. But yeah, the Nurture, that's just a light beer for the year round, especially in those really warm months. And then you can kind of transition that flavor profile to have a little bit more of that rich, toasty, bready character with the Schlagen there,
but
with the
still
Marzen.
really smooth, really simple to drink. Like, you know, this is phenomenal. Let's go to the next one. This one's really rad looking.
Yeah, that's a really nice opaque, light yellow New England IPA. Can't see through it, shouldn't see through it if you're drinking a New England IPA. And this is a more subdued hop character. So it's hops that are predominantly going into the brew session at the very end of it. So we're not achieving the bitterness aspects, but we're achieving really unique aromatics and juicy characteristics.
What was the name of this one again?
That is the Rugged Wheeler. This was brewed at the time when the Paralympics were going on, and it's named after Chuck Aoki, who is a star wheelchair rugby member of the USA Paralympic team.
All right, let's give it a taste.
Nice thing about this too is that coming in at 6%, but it has the full flavor of a double IPA that people seek after.
Super citrusy.
Yep. Really
nice flavors. Let's go to the next one.
Yeah.
This one's going to be the fun one.
Yeah, it's a fruited Berliner. So a Berliner Weiss is a sour beer originated from Germany. We usually do some base Berliners, but it's more fun if we add a bunch of fruit to it. And we don't add an insane amount of fruit to where you're chewing on it, but we're adding enough fruit in there where it's almost smoothie-like in a sense.
Where you're smoothieing it.
Yeah. And this is a beer with blueberry, pomegranate, and plum. You can see that deep color in there. The plum really gives it a nice touch because nobody's just sitting back pumping down plums. But when you add it to a beer, it just provides this unique fruited flavor that is kind of unmatchable.
It pulls it like down to earth, like where you think that a lot of the fruits are going to be highlights, right? Like think of like high notes.
Yep.
And the plum is a little bit more of that mid-range that keeps it all together.
Yeah. And this beer, so it's called the Blue Bomber, and it's named after Mike Wright, who starred for the Gopher football team and then went on to play for Bud Grant for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. And then Mike Wright actually went on to become arguably the Super Value's best executive ever, and he brought Super Value into prominence among national retail grocery stores. So,
all right, let's do this last one. I'm excited for this one.
For sure, for sure. But the Space Blazer, this is an Imperial Porter with Madagascar vanilla beans added to it. And it's like this creamy chocolate vanilla in a glass. But this beer is named after Robert Gilruth, who is a space trailblazer, and it was essentially his mission to help bring astronauts up into space. And he succeeded. He was a part of NASA, and he was a part of the University of Minnesota as well. And just a great human that worked tirelessly to take us to the new frontier.
That's so awesome. And this is absolutely delicious, smooth. My new favorite beer here. Well, thanks so much for sampling 5 of the beers. Can you review the names of the beers very quickly for us?
Absolutely. We got Nurture, American Light Rice Lager, Schlagen, Marzen, aka Oktoberfest style, the Rugged Wheeler, New England IPA, the Blue Bomber, Fruited Berliner with blueberry, pomegranate, and plum, and then the Space Blazer, Imperial Porter with Madagascar vanilla bean. 9% of deliciousness.